Hi guys, A-18C here. Yep, as you can see, we managed to get our hands on the early access A-18C from Eagle Dynamics and Bell Simtech. Don't ask me how, but a massive thanks to Matt and E.d.g.e for involving me in this process. Absolutely stoked and ridiculously excited. I'll get the disclaimers out of the way first. Obviously this is early access, so things aren't going to work, things are bugged. Not all things are working as they should be, not all things are implemented, so a lot's going to change. So any procedures that I do here, I'm pretty much just winging it. I mean, I've watched all the videos and the streams that Matt did and just made a list out of that. But obviously, early access, things might change, take everything with a pinch of salt. But yeah, I got it on Friday evening and I was going to try and do something, get something out for you guys, but I just ended up just playing with it, having a go at the instant action missions, and yeah, cramming live streams and study, facing a book, would you believe it? But yeah, let's jump into the cockpit. Gorgeous looking cockpit, a lived in bird. E.d.g.e have done a fantastic job here. Challenges the Harrier, that's for sure. I really like the Harrier's cockpit, but this thing is giving it a hard time. Just looks great. Right, so we're on a little mission that I've just put together. It's basically a nice easy one. We're going to go for a cruise, go down the coast, take out a little convoy, maybe attempt to land at a carrier. We've got AWACS. I have set up a trigger which hopefully works, which will spawn us in some MiGs. So I'm going to get some kit attached to the bird actually. Take a few AIM-9s. Fuel tank. I'm going to take some AIM-7s, but I'm not sure if they actually work yet. From what I tested out the other day, I don't have the rockets on the inside. I'll take two 7s. Yeah, from what I was testing the other day, they only seem to track the target for a couple of seconds, and then they lose interest, even when you don't lose radar lock. So it's a bit weird. Obviously, early access. It'll get fixed. Don't panic. I'm not panicking. This thing's so much fun. It's amazing. It just looks great as well. So we'll get this kit on. We'll take off. Quick cruise down the coast. Waypoint 5 is the target area. The MiGs should spawn in around waypoint 3 or 4. And we're going to try and fight them. Alright, last missile's coming on. Obviously, if you're anything like me, you guys have seen the startup a million times by now, so I'm not going to go nice and slow and step by step. I'm just going to get this bird rolling, and we'll get up in the air. Love the sounds of this thing as well. Takes me back to the Viggen. When the Viggen first came out, the sounds were just so different, so amazing. Right, APU is green, so we're going to crank the right engine. Right engine first because it manages some more important hydraulic systems, such as the brakes. So we're waiting for 25% and then we'll step the throttle. There we go, out of detent. Now I'm literally surrounded by paper, so I will be looking at weird directions just to make sure that I'm actually doing things as I should be. And I am just getting over a cold, so if I suddenly go quiet it's because I'm dying. But I'll be back. Go. Right engine's up and running. Here comes Betty.
Roll left, roll left.
There you go.
Flight control. Flight control.
Right, let's get these guys turned on. Turn on the MCPD. Get rid of my stick for a moment so I can see stuff. Okay, I'm just going to uncage my sign now and set my radar altimeter low level to 200. Get the HUD brightness up, turn on my radar altimeter, radio to manual, and that one to 3 for now. Go SGS page over here. Deedle deedle, let's restack. Cool. Look down here quickly, we'll put the flaps into auto. Edge skids on, hook is in field mode, that's cool. Fire up the left engine now, and we're going to kick off the ground alignment as well. So that'll be counting down here. Takes about 3 minutes or so, not too bad. Engine 2 out of detent. Off she goes. We'll turn on our exterior lights. We'll turn on some interior as well, actually. Nice. Just check my list quickly. INS, yep. DDI HUDs. E.d.g.e suite, turn that on. Radios are on. Cyan radar out is on. FCS payload is on. We'll turn on the oxygen. Radar to standby. Flaps are up. Now we can do our FCS reset. It's clear. We can do an FCS bit test as well. Off you go. That won't take long. We'll just wait for that to finish. We'll set bingo fuel. That should do that. FCS bit is finished. What I'm going to do as well is just do an E.d.g.e suite bit. Make sure that's alright. APU is powered down. And we'll arm our seat just now. So FCS bit's all clear. Flaps are in auto. I'll put the flaps to half. And we're going to set takeoff trim. So that's looking good, 12s and 30s. And there you go. Pretty much done. So nice simple bird really, much like the Harrier, a lot of things are automated. So not a huge amount to remember. If I've missed something, I apologise now, but as I said, not had too much time with her yet, but she is fairly simple. So we're just waiting for 3 minutes here, so I might magically go forward in time. Okay, we're back. The alignment is complete, so we'll switch that over to nav. Seat is armed. I think we're good to taxi. So we'll drop the parking brake. Nozzle steering is active. Let's just roll out to the runway. That's 75 on the RPM. Just going to cut this corner. Nozzle steering high gain works the same way as the F5 steering does, so you need to hold the button prior to doing any movements, otherwise it doesn't function, or it just snaps really harsh left or right. So we're going to get centre line, and then we're going to take off. So I've gone nozzle high just for now. It is important to remember to do your takeoff trim, because it's really hard to get her off the ground, and she complains about it a lot, even if you do get off the ground. Let's turn off nozzle high, line up, looking good, brakes on. Nozzle steering is off. Okay, final sweep, so I'm just going to turn on my dispenser. Countermeasures are ready. Set up my, oh, we need to turn you on actually, you're on now, that's cool. So we go back here, FCS over here, put the HUD over here for now. Looking good, yeah, you can see we've got a AWACS out there just to help us out a bit later on. Right, winding up, keeping the brakes on for now because it's quite a short runway. And off we go. Oh, there is a bit of wind. Forgot about that. I did set some wind up just for a bit of fun. So we're going to have to fight with that. Up she goes. Gear coming up. Flaps to auto. And we're off. Cool little base that, I like that one. It's just hidden away in that valley. Alright, come out of burners. Let's just cruise. I need to set up this, so we'll go waypoint, sequence and auto. So this should step through my waypoints automatically, one by one as we pass them. So on the HUD there you can see we've got 4 miles to waypoint 1. This will start flashing B when we pass, I think it's 5,000 feet, because the radar altimeter only goes up to 5,000 feet, or only reads up to 5,000 feet. I think we are good to go. There we go. I thought it wasn't going to work there. I thought it wasn't going to step up to the next waypoint, but it just did. So I'm going to bring the bird around. God, the sounds, man, the sounds. Amazing. Alright, let's get on course for waypoint 2. Well, we're passing waypoint 2 now, so I'm sort of looking between waypoint 3 and waypoint 2. So we'll be passing through Dubai and all that, so we'll have a quick look at that. Go and take out this convoy, hopefully, with some success. And, hang on a second, the 5 miles out on waypoint 2, I thought it was much closer. There's a scale. Okay, we'll do that. There you go. Scale was not what I was expecting. Right, quickly get the radar up and running. I'm going to set that to 40 miles, and I'm going to bring my TDC down into center screen, just so it's there ready for me when I need it. Waypoint 2, should be going to waypoint 3 any second now. No? Oh, that's annoying. Oh, there it goes. Strange, I must have done something wrong. Got quite close to waypoint 2, but then it started counting up again. We'll swing around, get on the flight path. I have set up a trigger zone to spawn some MiGs, so we'll be fairly accurate on the path. Let's have another listen to them sounds. Nice. Right, 10,000 feet. Just going to put on the autopilot for a second. And I need to... I wonder if the... It's 251 for AWACS. I don't think it's configured, is it? No. So what we'll do is we'll go manual, we'll clear this, and 251, 123, enter. See if we can talk to our AWACS. Cool. So hopefully he'll help us out once the MiGs spawn in. There we go. Right, so what we've got going on here, so this program 3 is 2 chaff, 2 flares. What's the next one? Step. Program 4, 2 chaff, 2 flares. So 5 is 1 of each. I need to might have to edit one of these. One chaff, one flare. So flare, no flares. Chaff, two chaff. Repeated 10 times every second it will fire. Okay. Save that. So program 1, just chaff. Oh, right. Save. I think I might have gone wrong. Oh yeah, I have gone wrong. Alright. Let's just leave that alone. Don't know it enough just yet. Okay, I need to disengage autopilot, line up on my track. Cool, so now we're just cruising. Let's get the EW screen back. Nice. Right, I'm really hoping the trigger zone works for those MiGs, otherwise it's going to be a bit quiet. We'll see how we do. Looking good. Too bad. I'm going to turn off my tours actually, just so she's not too shouty when we get low. That's the tours is the terrain avoidance warning system. Nothing on scope yet. Still en route to waypoint 3, so waypoint 5 is on the other side of Dubai, so we will depart as it were and have a look around the city quickly. But I'm going to probably skip this bit out so you don't have to sit here waiting, because I'm literally just cruising. Oh. Oh, that's because I'm below 200 feet. Yeah, it looks awesome, doesn't it? Still 26 miles. Oh, we're on to waypoint 4 now. Well, pleasingly, there's a lot going on the screen right now, and I'm still at 60 FPS. All he says is he gets a little stutter. Just going to shut this up for a moment. Down to 100. This is a busy map. This is seriously busy. This is a lot more busier than, say, Vegas, for instance. Doesn't have as many trees, obviously, as Black Sea, but 100 feet already. Just breaking windows. Why are you still triggering, or is that just a general? Wow, this looks awesome. Well, imagine doing a heli wars in this lot. Yep, that's going to happen. Really nice. Let's go up. See how it looks from high. Is that Dubai International? I'm not sure, I will admit I don't know the airfields. I've not really looked at the Persian Gulf map that much, if at all. As I said, this is my first time flying on it. Yeah, wow, look at it. That's amazing. God, guys have done so well. Considering how much stuff's down here. Look at all the details. We're 11 miles on waypoint 4. Slipping down here. There's a monorail, or the trams. If you told me to roll right, I would have rolled into a building. Damn it, Betty. This is fantastic. Right, we should get back on track. We're approaching waypoint 4, and waypoint 5 is just around the corner. So what I'm going to do is, while we get some altitude back, I'm going to come over here, go to my stores, choose my rockets. They're set to CCIP already, but I'm going to choose salvo mode just to mess things up. Master arm on, air to ground mode ready. Got our pipper. Waypoint 5 is 16 miles out, it's just over there. So keep grabbing altitude, try and get lined up. So we're in line. I didn't actually put any smoke down, so hopefully I can spot these guys. Level out. $10 miles, so they're down here on this road, I believe. I might need to do a flyby first to get visual. Yeah, I can't. Without the pods or anything, I can't actually mark anything or give myself some sort of indication as to where they are. I know they're on the carriageway, so what I'm actually going to do is line up on the carriageway. Jesus Christ, it looks good. Tell you what, to fly this bird feels amazing. She goes really well. Nice and agile. Well, I can't see them at all, you know. Oh, there we are.
Altitude.
In range. Oh, I didn't take account of the wind. Whoa, that was all my rockets already. Damn it. Got one. Right. Let's jettison the kit. Gonna go guns. Air to ground. how'd you get air-to-ground guns? Not sure about that actually. I thought it was just air-to-ground mode and choose your gun. Oh, maybe you got to choose it over here. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so you might have to map another button for air-to-ground guns. As I said, apologies for that fumble, but I don't know what I'm doing. I've only had it 2 hours. Alright, up we go. So those little wings that have appeared beneath my velocity vector, they're the pull-up line. So they're the, if you go under that with your VVT, I think it warns you. Because by then you should have pulled up to be sure to be clear of any shrapnel and or crashing into the floor. So we'll have a quick strafe with the guns. And we'll carry on.
Altitude. Altitude.
Tape's winding down. Up we go. Brake in. Cool. I think that's enough damage there. Let's come out of air to ground. We'll head on to the carrier. Actually, those MiGs never showed up, did they?
Overlord, in field 1-1. Request bogey dope. Enfield 1-1.
No.
Overlord, clean.
Okay. We're just going to get to the carrier now. Give it a go at landing. I think that'll do for the first video, but we'll see how we do really. I'll probably just crash into the side of the carrier just now. Let's lose some altitude. Right, I'm going to go and find this carrier, so I'll skip forwarding editing, and I'll resume once we get in position. Yep, found the carrier. Gonna give it a go. Try and put this thing down on the deck without dying. No promises. Very different beast from the SU-37. Behaves a lot differently with throttle changes.
Overlord, passing waypoint 3
Let's start
at
dropping some
28,000.
altitude about now. Okay, and palms are getting sweaty already. Keep to the right for a little bit longer. I'll turn in and hopefully get a good line. We did have a quick go last night at Case 1 recovery. Managed to put it off, so hopefully the luck is still with me. Might be still a bit too high, I should be down into the triple digits by now. Sync rate's pretty rapid, but once I get where I want to be, I'll give it a go. I'm not in the E bracket at all here. We're getting there. Looking not too bad. Maybe a bit late. Made it. Hook up. Not too bad, I'd say. Not my best. Fold them wings. NWS high. Just park up. So this is the carrier you do get just free with the Hornet as such. Obviously they are making a much better high-res version with deck crew and all that sort of jazz. That'll be a separate module near enough. Still a little bit jittery on the deck, but it's not too bad. Not as bad as it has been. Oh, travelling at speed. Well, there you go, guys. That's my first look at the Hornet. I might just do a quick video of some air-to-air combat, seeing as those MiGs didn't work for me. But yeah. Otherwise, I'll get some other videos out looking into some of the systems potentially in a bit more detail. But yeah, I've been Hellrain82. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you out there.